Hi, Diamonds and Pearls. This is Kamille, Lean Body Principles. I hope that it's a good connection. My phone is telling me that the Wi-Fi may not be that good, so I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Today, at the last minute, sort of this weekend, I decided that I was going to clean out my storage unit. And I have been putting this off and putting this off, and the sad thing about it is that every time I would put it off, I'd end up, it's still fees every month. It's still paying a bill every month that really, I felt that I needed it because I wanted to keep on to these things that I felt were so important to me. But when I realized that I went through it one day and I go, half this stuff I really don't need. I'm going to have to really take the time to go through here and just get rid of it. And when I finally paid my last bill, I said, I've had it. And I went through there today. In one day, I cleaned that out in about 4 hours. The stuff is still outside of my apartment. I'm going to weed through it and get rid of stuff. I even took some stuff to Goodwill. I'm just tired of it. And I think I want to use that as an analogy for today's talk, and the topic is 5 beliefs I feel are blocking you from your good when it comes to weight loss, getting healthy, things like that, because they were blocking my good. And just like I was blocking my good by keeping these things in the storage it's been there for 3 years. Some of the stuff, 3 years. Of course, there's family pictures, those I'll keep. But some of the stuff, I looked at it and I was ashamed of myself that I was holding on to things that I really thought I needed. And I feel that that's similar to when people want to lose weight. So here are 5 beliefs. Now, these were my beliefs, and then I noticed that as I was coaching people over the years, I would notice that these beliefs would come up with my clients and patients that I would work with as well. So the first belief is it's going to take a long time. Kamille, I want to lose, 40, 20, 50, 100 pounds. It's going to take so long. I'm never going to see my goal. And I'm thinking that's how I felt. Like I had this idea that if I wasn't going to do it in like 5 months, I would even calculate. And I would calculate high. Like I'm going to lose 10 pounds a month. So I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 5 months and I'm going to be at my goal. And then when I realized how hard it was and that I was only losing 2 pounds a month, I was like, then I would get discouraged and then I would quit. And that was the speed of the yo-yo. And I've seen it in so many people. But I've seen other people that don't, when they come to me, by the time they come to me, a lot of them are going, you know what? I don't care how long it takes. I know that I'm going to make these changes. I know these changes are going to take time, and I'm willing, because they're tired of it. They went through that too. So when you have an expectation of time, now it's okay to have a goal and say like in 1 year I want to be like this, but don't be so rigid in your thinking that it has to be, I got to have it done. I got to have it quick, because that puts anxiety in it. And you weren't overweight overnight. That was coming through life, stress. Being overweight is a symptom. And it's a symptom of various things. It doesn't always have to be emotional. It just could be lifestyle. It could be life situation. It could be your job. It could be the medications that you're on. It could be your hormones. It could be all those things, or any one of those things. So to put a time frame on something that really does require some other changes to happen, you're putting too much burden on yourself. And I would release that real fast so you can come into your good. The second belief that I feel keeps you from your good is saying how hard it is. When I think of something as hard, I don't want to do it. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but the human psyche and us as human beings, we either want to go towards things that are fun and easy and enjoyable, which is nothing wrong with that, and we want to run away from things that are harmful or unpleasant. And that's the reason why some people don't like to exercise, because it's unpleasant to them. They haven't really found the movements that make them feel good. They haven't really decided that exercise is going to be a part of their life and that they're going to make it fun. To just be open and just let the change happen, because it does happen. And all of a sudden people are addicted to exercise where they were addicted to food. Now they're addicted to working out. So let that come naturally. But if you say, I do this instead, say, I know it's challenging. Say, I know it's challenging to change my body. I know it's challenging to change the way I eat. I know it's challenging to change my lifestyle, but I'm up for the challenge. I've surmounted other challenges in my life. I've accomplished so many other wonderful goals in my life that were a challenge, and I know I could do this too. So once you change that, see, I already feel empowered just saying that. Oh, I love challenges. I love challenges. And in fact, this challenge is going to make everyone, want to be like me. So don't say it's hard. Just say, it's a challenge, and I know I can do this. And another thing too, when you think that something's hard, I'm going to tell you what's hard. Hard is looking in the mirror and not liking what you see. That's hard. Hard is going to the doctor, and the doctor says, we're going to have to put you on some medication because you got diabetes, or you got high blood sugar, or you got high blood pressure, or you got this, or you got that. And, or we're seeing abnormal growths here. And to me, that's hard. That's hard. It's hard. It's hard just like not feeling your best. It's hard not having energy. It's hard knowing that you could be a better and higher person, but you're letting food get in the way. To me, that's hard. What isn't hard is, like I said, making changes, making them slowly, getting with a group, getting with a coach, having your dreams and aspirations be your motivation, and you'll be able to do it. And it won't be hard, because like I said, your brain is going to be rewired over time, and pretty soon it's going to snap. It's almost like a blink of an eye. You're going to go, oh my gosh, this is so easy. So let go of that belief, because it's holding you back from your good. The third thing is that belief that's holding you back from your good is, I don't have time. I don't have time. Kamille, you just don't know. I have a job that's having me work all these hours. I got all these kids. They wanting this. I got a husband, or I don't have a husband. I'm a single parent. Or I got a husband that's wanting me to do this and this. And I got this going on. And my parents are here. And I'm taking care of this. And I'm taking care of that. And I don't have time. I don't have time to exercise. I said that. And it kept me like for years. And I don't want to say how long, because then I'll be saying how old I am. And I don't like talking about that. But it was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. And I said that about that public storage. Public storage. Oh, okay, I gave the name away. I don't have time to go through my stuff. And here I was wasting money that I could have been investing. Like EFAT says, take that money that, that was guilt money to me. I could have been using that money. I'm storing CDs that I don't even listen to anymore. What is wrong with me? It's like, really? I'm like, really? Nobody uses CDs anymore. Everything's MP3. Kamille, what are you thinking? And that's some of these thinkings or beliefs that we have about losing weight, about getting healthy. Go through that like a darn storage and throw it out. Throw out those beliefs. Do it now. Do it today. So you do have time. You don't have time to take an ambulance ride. You do not have time for dialysis. You do not have time for going to the doctor 2 times a month for whatever ailment that you have every time the doctor wants. You don't have time to miss out on your dreams. If something emergency happened, all of a sudden you got time. You got time to go pick up your child from school. Teacher says, come pick them up. You stop what you're doing and you will go get them from school. They get sick, you will go get them, or you'll call somebody else to get them. You have time. It's just an excuse. And it's blocking your good. So don't use that as an excuse anymore. Oh, here's number 4. Healthy food costs too much. Healthy food costs too much. I used to think that, and it was blocking my good. Until I realized that I was buying all these processed foods that really, seemed to be cheap, but I ended up having to eat more of it. And the reason why is because a lot of the food didn't have fiber. So I was eating a lot of breads, and they'll say like 4 grams of fiber. Oh, no, come on. It's sugar spiking. It's just like drinking sugar. Bread, by the time it gets here in your throat, it's turned to sugar. Seriously. So sugar, just like any other white drug, is a drug, and you can get addicted to all those carbs, and that's what most of the fast food and processed foods are, carbs and chemicals. So I learned that it really was inexpensive to buy fresh chicken and then freeze it. It was inexpensive to buy frozen vegetables, and really frozen is almost a lot better than fresh, because they have to pick it and wait till it's ripe and then pick it. Where other fruits and vegetables, they pick it before it's ripe, and then, like I mentioned before in another video, they wait for it to ripen or get, come to full-blown ripeness, or whatever the word is, on the truck. So, and then it has no nutrients. So frozen foods are great, and if you have a family, we just have to learn how to cook. We have to learn how to manage our meals and our times. And I remember when my mom made a big pot of beans, and we had, chili, or we had whatever, and we put things in the crock pot. We saved, and I had to learn how to eat simpler, like more simple foods, not everything being a casserole or complicated. And you will be surprised that you can save more money. And in the long run, you're saving your health. So, start looking, and then look for deals. Look for deals. Go to Costco, go to BJ's. They sell organic foods now. Even Walmart sells organic fruits and vegetables that are very, very reasonable. So, don't let that belief hold you back. Try to prove that it is, more economical to buy healthier foods. And then belief number 5 is that healthy food doesn't taste good. That was mine. I kind of felt like, I didn't like healthy food because I was still like, as you guys know, I shared with you, I was the burger, the fries. I loved fast food. I wasn't too much into sweets that much, but I know people that are. And, I'm thinking to myself, those foods tasted so good, but I didn't realize that they had chemicals in them that makes you addicted. And that'll be another show, because they really do. And I had to learn how to make healthier versions of the things that I loved. Like, I loved homemade tacos, because my family, we grew up in a Hispanic culture, and we ate, Hispanic food, we ate African American food, we ate every nationality of food there was, and I loved it all. And I had to learn how to make healthier versions of those meals. And then finally, I learned how to even sparingly eat them, to the point where some of it I don't even touch anymore, because I know what I'm going to look like if I do eat it. So just be open. Don't let these beliefs keep you from your good. I believe, and I'm learning, because I'm learning through the coursework that I'm taking, and I'm trying to better myself, and through self-help, that our good is all around us all the time, and we just have to reach out and get it. We just have to be open, and we could be closed to all the goodness that's around us because of our beliefs, and that is what's holding us back. Me too. I'm a victim to that too, and I don't want to say the word victim, but I sit and whine and cry about that storage unit bill, when here all along I could have been doing something about it, and taking the time to not have that suck all of my money. And that's how I kind of feel like when people are not taking action on their health, it's like the world sucking your dreams away, and we're letting that happen. And I know that you don't want that to happen anymore. So if you are at a point where you're just so sick of these beliefs, I suggest that you make the change. Make them simple. Start by drinking water. more water every day, and don't drink sodas anymore. Or if you're into diet sodas and you drink 4, drink 2, and then drink 1, and then drink that. Make healthier changes. If you need a coach, you know you have me. I do coaching. Like me on Facebook on my regular page. You will see testimonies of people that have lost and that are doing great through my coaching. And also, if you are living in South Florida and you don't mind driving a little bit to Coral Springs, the wellness center where I work, we have revamped everything, and it's a rejuvenation medical spa now. And so we're doing facials and Botox and medical weight loss, and medical weight loss meaning eating regular food. However, if other things are necessary for you based on your doctor, then that could be done as well. So reach out. Don't try to do this alone. I think it's really, for a lot of people, it's very, very difficult. Only about 1% of people that you see are successful, and then it's about keeping that success. It's like someone described it as like when you go out and you manicure your lawn, you don't just manicure it and get it looking pretty the one time. You got to keep that up. So it's the same with our bodies. We have to keep working at it. And so anyway, I'm getting lots of love from you guys. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So I'm sorry if I was a little late getting on, and I hope it streamed well. And just, I love you. I hope I didn't sound like a tyrant. However, I never talk about things that I haven't gone through. And I don't judge people. I just know that that's the real facts, and that's the reality. And these are beliefs that have hindered me. And I know that there are beliefs that hinder a lot of people. And just kick them to the curb, just like I did. I took all that stuff out of storage. So take all that stuff out of here so that you can live from here. Love y'all. See you next time.